Looks like someone's targeting the Savior.
Obviously, Ho.
Let's see if we can...
We need to solve this case quickly. Luxarian is the city of divine light, yet it has seen the murder of 3 girls in 3 days. The people seem to be growing fearful.
What is up with your hair?
If you find out anything at all, I'd be anxious to hear it. There are similarities among the victims. They have all been young women, and all of them had rose-colored hair. Yes, just the same shade as yours. You may also become a target of the killers. I urge you to be careful.
I can't get home?
This broadcast is brought to you by the Public Moral
The horror
Office of the Order of
continues.
Salvation.
Another
The time
victim has
is
been
now 9
discovered.
p.m.
I
Please
knew the
pray.
latest victim.
May the holy light
She was a
dispel
leading
the
member of
chaos
the Order
and purify
clergy.
our souls.
She'd been a rising star, destined to become the next High Priestess. But then she retired suddenly, for reasons of health, or so it was said. And then this.
Good.
The Savior's mission is to rescue the souls of people trapped in prisons of pain and suffering. By forming a bond with them, you can lead their souls to salvation.
Out of the way.
Our forensic experts have examined. If you find new information regarding this case, inform me immediately.
You should gather information and relay it to the Inquisitors. Once they have a good lead, they might be willing to lift the roadblock.
Who will die at the hand of the Shadow Hunter?
The Inquisitor will definitely be very interested in this information.
The Public Safety Office
Why not talk to a few more people?
has sealed off all access to the North Station area.
Hey, guy.
They're asked not to
Can you let me talk to you?
the area. I repeat, for your safety and security, the Public Safety Office has sealed off all access
Good heavens.
to the North Station
Those
area.
messages say that the Shadow Hunter will kill the Savior. Sounds pretty, I don't know, prophetic, right? If you believe what you hear around town, it seems that the children of Etro have an Oracle Drive. It's a rare thing. They say Oracle Drives are mysterious devices that can let you see the very future. The Heretic's prophecy. I can't even imagine what it must show. But apparently it's enough to drive them to murder.
Okay, can I buy stuff from you now?
An Oracle Drive that lets you...
It can't be. Damn it, it's not like him to be late. But what if... No, couldn't be that.
Something wrong? Not about those murders, is it?
God, no. At least I hope not. You see, it's the end of my shift, and I'm waiting for my replacement, but he hasn't shown. He's been late before, but never as bad as this.
You're starting to worry, right?
He likes to make out he's a tough guy, but he isn't at all, frankly. His name's Holmes. If you run into him, do me a favor, will you? Tell him Thornton's worried and needs to go home.
I guess. If I really have to.
All right.
Oh, who would have thought it's Holmes?
I should talk to
You work at the station, don't you? Your fellow attendant's worried about you.
my... Oh no, is it time for my shift already? I completely lost track of time. Look, can I trust you? I saw who did it. You know, the people who threw the dummy off the clock
You
tower?
don't say.
I got scared, so I've been laying low. I can't go to the station. That's where they'll look for me.
You were there? What did you see exactly? You have to tell me.
I don't have to do anything. But if you can protect me from those people and get me to the station, I'll tell you all about it. Get me to the station, and then I'll talk.
Station.
You should cooperate with the investigation. They're bound to open up other areas if they can make progress in the case. It'll be a win-win.
Okay, where's the station?
The Order operates the regional transportation system. It's the city's lifeblood.
I always said those people would cause trouble. And I was right. Every night whenever I see white, I think, ugh,
heretic. If there's one thing I know, that wicked shadow hunter, he's the ringleader of the heretics. Those fanatics are growing. It's as if they are meeting to go someplace else. Speaking of which,
God,
it's usually around this time they start to show up.
Shut up.
That's vital information. Good work, Light. At this rate, you'll solve the murder in no time.
For your safety and
I'm terribly
security,
sorry. All the
Public
trains are shut down.
Transportation Office has directed all trains to suspend operations. Thank you for your understanding.
Holmes, you're safe. I was so worried about you, I could barely concentrate on my duties.
Sorry, boss. I saw what happened over where they found the girl. I guess I just panicked. I don't know why I got so scared.
Because you're a pussy?
It won't happen again.
Never mind, I'm just glad to see you're safe. Guess I never told you. Well, years ago, one of my colleagues was killed by a monster. I
quit. I would quit so
afraid
hard.
the same thing had happened to you. I panicked and
I
asked
would
this
quit
lady for help.
so freaking
No one told
fast.
me that when I took this job. But anyway, sorry for the trouble, boss. From now on, I swear to you, I'm never going to be late.
It's a lie.
I mean, what if your heart gave out or something with worry? Can't have that on my conscience.
A true friend that cares. Maybe that's enough to save a soul.
Swag. Quest complete. 2 for 1.
Well, a deal's a deal. You got me here safe and sound, and so I'm going to tell you exactly what I saw. It was the children of Etro. They tossed the dummy off the tower. I really wanted to tell the Inquisitors what I saw. Honestly, I did. But I was afraid those heretics might find out and make me their next victim.
Ooh. Can I get out of here now?
That was a valuable witness statement. I'm pretty sure the Inquisitor can use the information.
No one, absolutely no one doubts that the people behind the killings are those heretics. The Order is conducting its inquisitions based on that assumption. The Etro fanatics who worship the Goddess of Death are all over the place. Just look for the sinister groups huddled together, dressed head to toe in white. It may mean nothing, but some people have witnessed the Etro heretics using the public phone near the graveyard. Furtive conversations in the streets. Prowling the city at night. It makes you wonder what they're up to.
Sweet.
The Inquisitor will definitely be very interested in this information. Why not talk to a few more people?
How can this be? Those heretics even went after me.
What's up here?
This is my favorite spot. Hang out here long enough and you get to see all kinds of things. Like those white-garbed loonies, for example. The children of Etro are heretics and they don't believe in the Order's teachings. Those Etro fanatics used to keep a low profile, but recently I see them everywhere. The Order's authority isn't what it was. Now those people wander the streets like they own the place. Do you think they know something we don't? Maybe they have a date for the end of the world, who knows?
Who cares?
That's vital information. Good work, Light. At this rate, you'll solve the murder in no time.
Sweet. Cool.
The same people who killed the girl brought that dummy here. It's important evidence. Don't touch it. The victim had rose-colored hair, and the wig on that dummy was of the same color. The killers appear to believe that the evil savior will take the form of a young woman with rose-colored hair. Everything points to this being the work of those heretics, children of Etro. But why are they so sure what the savior will look like?
So the culprits are the children of Etro?
The savior.
But what's their objective? What could they be after?
Okay, where's this dude?
Let's find out. Once the gates are opened, I'll try tailing them.
If you know anything about the case,
The Goddess's disciples are beginning to gather. If you lift the blockades around this area, there's a good chance they'll start to move out.
you're suggesting I let them go. It's not a bad idea. Yes, I'll give the order and we'll see where the heretics lead us. We've managed to find some eyewitnesses, and we think we know who it was that strung the dummy from the tower.
Let me guess. The children of Etro, right?
Girl, I'm smart.
Ah, you have your own sources, I see. In recent weeks, the heretics have become more visible on the streets of our holy city. The poor, benighted fools don't believe in God's salvation. Clearly, their despair has led them to carry out these wanton acts. If only they would open their eyes, embrace God, and they could bathe in the pure light of His almighty grace. Can't they see that their souls would be liberated in the new world? The irony of it all is that their fanatical rejection of the Savior has only made my own faith that much stronger. Although perhaps that is the work of the Savior herself.
If you think your faith will save you, then go ahead. Believe all you want.
Sweet, I get $100.
All entrances to the North Station area have been reopened.
Can I please?
For your safety and security, please proceed with your business in the...
This EP ability conversation is a special spell that can control time and space.
Please obey all safety officer instructions. Thank you for your cooperation.
Halt the world's time for a brief period. You will see the clock flash in the screen. Stasis. Okay. So I can stop time with that.
Lightning. The Savior can use God's own holy power. With it.
Welcome in.
I like this one.
How can...
Sweet. Good.
Anyone control time?
With a special ability called chronostasis, it has limits, but you can slow time.
Just read about chronostasis. Oh,
Chocopocolina! Hi! I sense you want to talk about something.
oh dear Lord, not this lady.
About this message board? Or something more important, like my beauty regimen?
Oh God.
I want to talk to you. I think that you have it backwards.
Oh, don't be such a silly Sahagin. Everyone wants to talk to me, especially since I've been put in charge of this.
The message board?
It's not just an ordinary message board. It's called the Canvas of Prayers, and it's magical. An ancient spell has been cast on it, and now it can show people's hopes.
Does she even have hands?
For example, you know how people wish on stars, or by throwing coins
No
in...
one cares.
This board collects prayers from all over the world, from all sorts of people, and makes them appear as words.
You mean anyone can come here and read them?
Just you. It's written in a mythical language. To anyone other than yourself, it looks like a jumble of nonsense.
Like Japanese.
Now don't just take my word for it. Why don't you take a look?
See what I want. The loathsome nibbit took my boyfriend from me. If I could actually use a weapon wife. So this is just a quest board. A raw monster has thrown a great big hole. What? so confused.